Okay, I think we're live. So, this is Bullet Heaven. It's a very old game. I think it's about 10 years old now. And I've recently updated it with some new features for the EBF collection on Steam. And I'm gonna play through it just to test it. So I figured I might as well do that live so everyone else can watch if they want to. It's this version's not available anywhere to play just yet because I still want to play through it just to make sure there's nothing obvious that's broken. But after that, I will put it up on my Patreon page if anyone wants to play it early. But you should probably just wait till it's released on Steam because you've probably played this game already. There's not that much new stuff on here, so you should probably just wait till it's 100% finished. But it's up to you. Anyway, the new stuff is, I'm not going to spoil it immediately. It'll be later on in this live stream. There's new characters, but they're all locked, so you're not going to see them from the beginning. I'm going to try to stream the whole game, so you're only going to get spoilers if you watch all the way to the end of the stream. And as for other new features, there's also a few new options. You now have the option to unlock all playable characters right from the beginning, which is, it's not really a cheat, it's just adds a bit of more variety to the game if you've already completed it and you want to try it with different characters. There's better volume controls now, and there's also a cheat down here for instant movement, which means if you're playing with the mouse, you can move as fast as your mouse cursor now if you want to. Because that's a feature that some bullet hell games have by default, so I added that in. Anyway, that's the new options. Besides that, there's also a few new achievements related to the new characters, but that's about it. Other than that stuff, the game's pretty much the same as before. So let's jump into it. Level 1. Oh shit! I just realized I had a new character selected, so that's a bit of a spoiler. I deleted my saved data, but I think I still had the character selected. Oops. Anyway, oh well. Well, we're probably going to unlock him pretty soon anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and play level 1. Let's see if I can get an S rank on my first try. Because it's not easy without more upgrades. This is very much an upgrade-centered game. Well, until the last few levels anyway. Most of the early levels you can just beat really easily once you buy a few upgrades. But where the skill comes in is trying to beat the levels without replaying any of them. That way you don't get any extra money, and you can't cheese your way by buying upgrades. Alright, I wonder how I did. Hey, alright. I think I had to kill a few more enemies there to get an S rank, but I think I was pretty close. Do cheats turn medals off? I can't remember actually. I don't think they do. They lower your score, so it will make achievements harder to collect. But I don't think they disable them completely. I think it just makes a lot of the achievements that rely on score and rank impossible. So not all of them, but some of them, I guess. Okay, let's keep playing. Oh, by the way, how's the audio and video look? This game only runs at 30 frames per second, so if it doesn't look smooth on the video, it's because the game's not smooth in real life either. It's an old game and it's a bit jittery. But the audio should sound good. The music in the game should be pretty quiet now. Alright, level 2, pretty easy. Let's get some upgrades. I always go for damage first. I don't know if everyone does it that way, but I do. I'm not going to upgrade my hit points because there's an achievement for not upgrading it and beating the whole game with only 3 hearts. So I'm going to try to do that, just so I don't have to replay the game. If I have time, I will try to get all the achievements. My friends are planning to play Among Us in about 2.5 hours, so that's how long I have to finish this game. Would it be worth it to make the game have more frames per second? I don't think so. If you want that, you can just play Bullet Heaven 2. This game's it's a CPU-powered game, so I don't think it would run very well at 60 FPS for most people. Like on a strong computer, yeah, it would work at 60 FPS, but probably not for the average person, though. And this game was designed to be played in 30 FPS anyway, so I think changing it now would be a lot of work. And it would probably make the game just not play very well for a bunch of people who used to play it just fine. But yeah, it would definitely play a lot better at 60 FPS. It would be a lot smoother, a lot nicer to play. But yeah, go play the sequel. It's so much nicer. Like, the only reason you would play this game really is for nostalgia, because it is pretty outdated now in a lot of ways. But the whole upgrade element to it is something the sequel does not have, and I guess that's what this game has going for it. That you can just permanently upgrade your characters to make levels easier and easier. While the sequel is completely skill-based. Am I planning to play on my graphics tablet? I mean, I guess I could, but it's not plugged in right now, so I'm probably not going to do that today. But yeah, I mean, the game, you can totally play it with your graphics tablet, and if you have a really high quality one, it might actually be easier to play that way than with a mouse. But I mean, it has to be well, I guess you don't have to have a graphics tablet with a screen, but I think it probably makes it easier if you have a screen on it. And it's basically like playing it on an iPad or something. I should actually see how this runs on a phone. It's not in widescreen, like the game is square, so probably wouldn't work very well on a phone just because of the aspect ratio. But I should see if the performance is good enough. It might be. I don't know if it's worth it though. I mean, if I'm gonna port Bullet Heaven to phones, I should probably do the second game instead. Oh look there, I unlocked the first new character. So I'm not gonna play with him for the boss. I'm gonna save him for the next level after that. For the boss, I'm gonna go with no legs for now. Oh my god. I just updated my health. Oh my god. That's one achievement I'm not gonna get. That's what I get for trying to talk and pick upgrades at the same time. So I could start again, but I'm not going to. I'm just not gonna get that achievement, I guess. So yeah, I realized I need to play one more level as Math to get an achievement for him. And the reason I want to get all the achievements is mainly to just make sure they all work, because I made some, I added some new ones So I need to double check that I didn't break anything. This game doesn't look very easy, like there's a lot of bullets on screen, but due to how many upgrades you get, it's really not that hard. Like, if I lose this boss a few times, I can just keep buying more and more HP until it becomes pretty easy. Alright, okay, for this level I'm going to try out Green Bush. So, Green Bush is not very good in boss fights, but he is good in levels where enemies are all over the place. Because his attack is kind of a miniature bomb, really. It's not charging fast enough for me to hit all of these guys, though. Okay, got an easy achievement there. Got a new player, got Natalie, there we go. But I'm gonna keep playing as Bush for now. So, I remember Bush is not very good at this next level. Just because, the enemies have a bit too much HP for him to kill in one go. Let's see, these guys survive, which is not good. I can't kill them. Don't have enough attack power. Oops. That was dumb. I got killed by the last yellow bullets. Anyway, that's a good chance to get some more upgrades. Alright, let's try again. Alright, I think I should be able to kill more of these guys this time. Still not all of them, though. failed to grab the power-up. Oh, the power-ups are really overpowered in this game as well. Well, they are in the next game as well, I guess. But in the next game they're pretty rare. Well, here they just drop randomly all the time. In Bullet Heaven 2, you found out the final boss was the easiest? I don't think that's correct. Or maybe you were playing on easy mode. In that case, it might be true. I don't know. It's definitely not true for the hardest difficulty mode. What other new characters did I add? You'll have to see later on in the stream because I'm gonna have to unlock them first. But that should take less than an hour. So if you hang around, then I guess you'll find out. No, my money! I didn't get any of it. Oh, I still got an S rank? That's weird. I don't know if I deserved an S rank. Oh, how many more medals do... okay, I still don't have the medal for playing as Bush, so I need to play a few more levels as him. Yeah, this game's gonna be in the Epic Battle Fantasy collection along with all my other games. All my other old games that have not been published on Steam so far. So people are asking if Ebf4 will be in it, and no, because that's already been published on Steam. But yeah, all the games that won't be playable in browsers soon will be in there. Plus also some prototype stuff, most of which I've already published online somewhere, but a lot of it has probably not really been played by most people. So there's like prototype versions of this game, of Adventure Story, and of the other Epic Battle Fantasy games. So that might be a little bit of fun history for people to try out. Okay, I've got the achievement for playing as Bush, so I can play as a different character now. Oh, yeah, I also got a new character there. There we go. Slime Bunny. So, Slime Bunny basically plays a lot like some of the characters in the sequel. He's got a projectile that you can just drop behind you and it keeps shooting. And I do not have enough firepower to kill all of these enemies. But I still need to get the high rank. So even if I do well against the boss, I still need to come back and kill more of those enemies next time. The Slime Bunny's sub-weapon is not very powerful just yet. I need to power up my sub-weapon so that ball stays on screen a bit longer. Because right now it lasts about 2 seconds and then it's gone. But later on it lasts a lot longer. Aren't they already on Kupo games? The prototypes? Yeah, most of them are. No, not all of them though. Plus, you know, once Flash stops working, once Flash stops working in the browsers, you won't be able to play them there anyway. And I think a lot of people didn't even know they were there. There's a texture glitch. Oh yeah, I think that's just a limitation of Flash Player. I think when there's too many objects overlapped like that, I think if they just don't display correctly. I'm pretty sure that was in the original game as well. I don't think that's anything new. But yeah, you're probably going to see that with all the bosses. Slime Bunny knows Genesis. Yeah, pretty much. Is Frina gonna do the music for the old games? Some of them. I use Frina's music for the Kitten game and for what else? Yeah, for Brawl Royale and the Kitten game. Whereas for Ebf4 and Ebf4 and Mecha Dress Up Game, I used music from Forger, which is a new guy who he made a fan-made soundtrack for Ebf4, and I just decided to use it because it was pretty good. And for Mecha Dress Up Game, he just did remixes of Frina's music. So yeah, he's done the soundtrack for 2 of the old games now, and Frina did the rest. Slime Bunny's not the best character for this level. His sub-weapon is very focused, and all the enemies in this level are pretty spread out. So someone like Lance would be a lot better here. Or even Bush. I'm gonna go back and replay some of the first few levels just to get those S ranks. Should be really easy now. The game's starting to jitter a bit. I don't know why that's happening. It's starting to skip a few frames. So that's weird. Maybe I should restart it. It's not just happening on the video, it's happening in the game as well. I'm not sure why it's happening, because last time I played through it, this did not happen. So either that's new, or it's something to do with the recording. Well, let's play a few more levels. It's not a memory problem. I don't have memory problems. I mean, I streamed Doom Eternal, no problem at all. So, it must be a software problem. Oops, I got hit there. No, I lost my S rank. Oh well, I need to play that again. I don't think it's a memory leak. I mean, it could be, but I don't think this game had any memory leaks that were serious, but I could check later. It seems to be running okay now. Strange. Okay, I got a medal for playing a slime bunny, so I can move on to the next character now. And I got Lance as well, so I'm going to use Lance and play this bonus level with him. Let's see, what are people saying? Yeah, I mean, it might be a problem with Flash Player, I don't know, but I didn't have the problem before, so I'm not sure why it's happening now. Alright, stronger boss time, but he's still really easy because we played quite a lot of levels after unlocking him. Yeah, you can really see that texture problem here on this boss. Yeah, I do wonder if the problem was so obvious in the beginning, because I don't remember if it was. Well, that was pretty easy. I think Lance used to be my favorite character in this game. I just like his sub-weapon because it kind of encourages you to just run up, and shoot. Bleh. It encourages you to shoot the enemies at like point-blank range because that's how it does the most damage. But it also spreads out nicely, so you can hit a wider group of enemies as well. So Lance is pretty good in just like any situation, really. Is this collection going to be free or paid? It's going to be about $8 on Steam, which isn't a lot, but I don't think I could charge any more than that, since it's all really old games. But of course, you can always go download the original games and play them. Like, they're not really going anywhere. You just won't be able to play them in the browser anymore. Unless Flash emulation is complete pretty soon, because Newgrounds Flash emulator can already play some of the games, but not all of them. Alright, let's do the crab boss again. Oh, yeah, I need to remember to get some upgrades. Alright, that should make him pretty easy. Well, I already took damage, which is not good. Okay, there we go. S rank, despite making a few mistakes. Alright, one more quick level to replay and then I'll get back to the new levels. I think part of the reason there might be performance problems with the game is because I stretched it to make it a higher resolution than it's supposed to be. Like, originally this game plays in a tiny little window, so I think it's almost 4 times the original size now. So it's not supposed to be played in this high resolution, so maybe that's the problem. Anyway, that's S ranks in the first 10 levels, plus one of the secret levels, so should be able to continue now. And one more upgrade, there we go. Let's see, I have the medal for playing as Lance, so I think it's time to play as Natalie now. No, the cursor's not the hitbox, the hitbox is on your character. So don't try to dodge things with your cursor. Unless you're using the cheats to move faster, then it is your cursor pretty much. What are some of my favorite bullet hell games? I really like Dodonpachi. I played a few of the Toho games, but not that much. Like, besides the kind of pretty bullet patterns, I didn't really get sucked into them that much. I really liked Ikaruga. I got reasonably good at it. What else is there? I've played quite a lot of them, but usually not that long. You know, usually you play through them a few times, which doesn't take very long because they're like half an hour long, most of them. But I think Dodonpachi is the one that I came back to the most. And the sequel, I don't remember what it was called though, it was like Dodonpachi Resurrection or something like that. Here you can see just how powerful the shield is. Just bounces back everything. Ouch. Well, that was stupid. I bombed too late to kill them. I'm gonna have to come back to this level with Bush, because I think Bush will have an easier time here. Just because of his special attacking having so much, like, sideways damage. So if he just sits in the middle of the screen, he should be able to hit all of those cats that I missed. Whoa, okay, okay. Oh, there's more. I would have thought that was the end of the level. Oh yeah, there's a boss. Okay. It's a pretty long level then. Oh well, A rank is good enough. You don't actually need to get S ranks for anything, they're just for fun. All the achievements and stuff only require A ranks, so I guess that's good enough for now. And I don't have enough money for any more damage upgrades, so I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Oh, yeah, I get a lot of inspiration from Evangelion. A lot of the, well, yeah, some of the limit break animations are kind of based on that. In Ebf4, there's 2 based on Evangelion now. The Genesis one and also the Seven Swords one. Someone in the comments is asking me to spell Dodonpachi. That's gonna be tricky. I believe it's Dodonpachi. I think someone in the chat can probably spell that for him as well. This is a pretty long level. The levels do get a lot longer towards the end in this game. I think they're like 3 times longer than the ones at the beginning. Which is a lot different from the sequel, where all the levels are pretty much the same length. They just get harder, but they don't get any longer. Oh god. I can't shoot all of these guys. There's too many. I don't have the firepower for this. Ouch. Okay, I'm probably not gonna get it. Blah. Okay, A rank. Fair enough. That's good enough for now. If I was going to go back and change one thing about EBF, well, I did go back and I didn't change anything. The first EBF game is pretty much exactly the same. I only changed the copyrighted stuff that I had to change. But otherwise, the game's pretty much exactly the same. Okay, it's boss time. And I'm getting some extra damage. Okay, that should make it easier. Have I ever watched Killer Bean? I don't think I've ever heard of that. hold on for a second. I'm gonna close Firefox, which I have running in the background, because there's a chance that having a web browser open might slow down Flash. It's a long shot, but it's possible. I think it depends on which version of Flash Player you have. How am I still alive? I was actually thinking of adding a hard mode to this game until I played it again and I realized it doesn't really need a hard mode. It's already fairly hard. Especially if you try to beat every level on your first try, then it's really hard. But if you grind a bit, then it gets easier. I keep pressing space to use my bomb, but I forgot that I don't need to do that anymore, because I changed it so that now you can use the right-click mouse button to use bombs as well, which was not possible at the time. Flash couldn't use right-click originally, but now it can. Oh, my mouse battery's low. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug my mouse in. Oh no, I took damage. That sucks. Okay, an A rank. That's a shame. I think if I didn't get hit at the end, there would have gotten S. Nah, I don't think closing Firefox changed anything. The game's still jumping every once in a while. No idea why. Maybe it is some kind of memory leak issue, but I don't know why it would be happening now, because I'm pretty sure the game didn't have any memory leaks before. And it doesn't seem to get worse over time. It just happens occasionally and then goes back to playing completely normally. So if it was a memory leak, you would gradually see it slow down more and more. And that's not really happening. A lot of people really hate these dragons here, because they follow you to the bottom of the screen and then you get stuck. I mean, what is this? What is this? This is a bit unfair. Here the dragons are easier because you have time to move up. And if you have a shield power up, they're very easy. Oops. Okay, that's nicely done. I can pick a new character now. And oh look, we got this guy. I think we unlocked him a while ago, but I just didn't acknowledge it. I just ignored it and kept playing. So there's another new character, and he's also pretty situational. He's got really piercing attacks, which is sometimes useful, sometimes not so much. He's fairly good against bosses and like large groups of enemies that are stacked pretty high, but he's not very good at shooting sideways. But whoa, okay, there's a problem right there. I'm gonna need to fix that later. That's kind of funny. It's not very serious, it's just a problem with his icon. What inspired me to create EBF? Well, what do you think? I played a lot of Final Fantasy games. I'm not doing too well in this level. I'm out of bombs. This character has one less bomb, and so does Bush. I don't know if I'll keep those changes, but they were supposed to make these characters a little bit more balanced, but maybe now they're a little bit underpowered. So maybe I'll give this guy a little bit more attack power to compensate for his lack of bombs. Yeah, I cannot get all of these guys, there's too many of them. With this character it's impossible, because I just can't move side to side fast enough. Oh boy. A D, wow, I think that's my worst rank so far. What is my favorite anime? Yeah, probably Evangelion or Gurren Lagann. There's also Cowboy Bebop. Those three are up there for sure. Though a lot of other anime I used to like, I don't really like anymore. It's not aged well for me. I realized a lot of anime was like, it had too much filler. A lot of them were too long. A lot of them are just too cliche and uninteresting. And yeah, a lot of anime has not aged well for me. But some have. Some are still fun even after a long time. I'm gonna do the boss again with this guy. His extra damage should make it a little bit easier. Oh yeah, I still have to kill all of these guys though, that's gonna be hard. It's a good thing his shots pierce quite a lot, so they can go through walls and stuff pretty well. Which makes this a little bit more doable. But still, I'm missing quite a few of them anyway. But that wasn't so bad. Bush makes that part really easy, but then he's not so good at the boss because of his short range. Uh-oh. I think I might be okay if I take one more hit, but I'd rather not risk it. This wave in particular is really annoying because there's so much luck involved. Like, where the gaps appear is pretty random, so it really sucks if you get unlucky. And there I go, taking more damage. If I don't get an S rank this time, I'm just gonna come back to this boss when I have more upgrades. Because there's still quite a lot of upgrades I can get. I'm not quite close to the end, yes. Oh, I got an S rank. Okay, that's good. No problems then. Okay, let's try the Super Crab. He should be easier than the Sphinx. Oh no. Oops. Alright, one more. Alright, that was easy enough. I'm gonna try doing this level again as Bush. Let's see if it makes it easier. Let's upgrade his sub-weapon. So I should be able to reach all of the enemies pretty easily this time. And killing the monoliths should be a lot easier too now. Yeah, they should go down quick. Oh no. Yeah, lag is really starting to annoy me. I might close the game and try running it in a newer version, a Flash player. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference. Or I could just try a different resolution. It's really unfortunate that it's only happening now on stream and it didn't happen earlier, when I could have actually tried to figure out what was happening. Alright, this level is very easy as Bush, as you can see. Okay, let's quickly open this up. Okay. running it in Flash Player 31, where the default was Flash Player 17. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but we'll see. At least we're up to date now. It could be just that the recording software just doesn't work well with Flash. Maybe that's the problem. Because I've never recorded any Flash games directly. I've only recorded like the entire browser window, and I don't think, yeah, it's not exactly the same. So maybe I should do that next time. Maybe I should just like record the whole monitor instead of just the Flash game window. Maybe that wouldn't slow it down. Not sure what's happening there, but I'm sure I can try something else for next time. I still haven't played as No Legs, so maybe I should give him a try next. Oh yeah, I remember. I wasn't very good at this level with this character, but maybe now I can do it. Even if I don't kill all the enemies, I should try not to get hits, and that might be enough to get a good rank. I think I can miss 80, if I miss 20%, then I think I can still get an S rank, even if I, no, I think I would have to not get hits in that case. So it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. I'm not missing that many of them. It's a bit hard to hear me. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, since I restarted the game, hold on. I think the music didn't go back to its original level. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, that's a very minor bug. If you restart the game, it remembers what volume the game is supposed to be at, but it just doesn't reset it correctly. So that's something I'm gonna have to fix. But it's not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you're streaming and you don't realize. Oh well, that's me taking a bit of damage, so I'm probably not going to get an S rank now. But there's still a chance to get an A rank, right? Maybe. Okay, I'm done with Flybot, so now I can go back to No Legs. Can I afford any upgrades? Not any good ones. I want more damage. The damage is expensive. I don't have enough firepower to kill all of these guys. I'm gonna have to come back to this level. The trick you can do in this part is if you sit at the top of the screen, all the missiles will explode before they reach the screen, so they shouldn't drop any bullets. But maybe this is not the right place to do that. Later on there's a bit with only missiles, so maybe I can try it there. Here we go. No legs is good for this. Easy. Okay, here we go. Lots of bombs. It's not working. It's working on the missiles. It's not working on the big bombs. Okay, bad idea. What do I think about adding a reduced difficulty to this game? I don't know if it needs one. It's got cheats, so you can just use the cheats if the game's too hard. The cheats let you slow down the game, and I don't remember what the other ones are. I think they make the enemies weaker. I'll take a look at that in a second. Oh look, we got the final character. It's Dry No Legs. What a surprise. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a beer. Oh, I forgot to open that. Oops. Oh, I guess it's not super cold anymore, but that's okay. Okay, let's take a look at the cheats. So we've got enemies drop more hearts and power-ups. That's pretty helpful. Enemies have less HP. That's really helpful too, especially against bosses. Start with double bombs. That's pretty strong once you upgrade the bomb a few times. It's not too useful in the beginning otherwise. And slow down the game. So if you turn all of these cheats on, the game will be much easier. It'll be, in fact, it'll be really easy. So that's basically easy mode right there. But anyway, let's see what Dry No Legs can do. Yeah, there's no cosmic monolith. Too bad. Hold on. I should probably put the chat closer to the game so it's easier to read. Because right now I have the chat on my other monitor. So I have to look pretty... I have to actually look away from the game screen to read the chat. But I've moved the chat so now it's next to the game, so it should be easier to read. So what Dry No Legs does is he's also another focused attacker. He's got all of his shots go just straight ahead. He's got his normal bone shots, and then he's got a pentagram that he summons for even more power. But that's it. He can't shoot sideways, so in some levels he's going to be at a big disadvantage, but against bosses and mini-bosses, he should be just fine. And if anything, it makes him really simple to use because you don't have to look around, you just shoot straight ahead, and you always know where his shots are going to land. But he doesn't have any burst fire, which would be really useful in this level. because it's the only way you're going to kill all of these fire monsters before they leave. His bomb is pretty cool. He's the only character who has a new bomb. All the other characters have recycled bombs, but Dry No Legs has a new one. It's basically a reskinned version of No Legs one, but it shoots different bullets and stuff though, so it effectively works a little bit differently. I'll show you that again. I think it looks pretty cool. Is this cheap? Maybe. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's boring. Oh yeah, I should have saved those bombs for this part. Because this part right here will ruin your rank if you don't have any bombs. Because it's impossible to hit all of these guys, unless you're Bush, or unless you have bombs. Alright, it's time for the final boss. I've maxed out my main weapon, but my sub-weapon and base damage are still not maxed out. So maybe once I have all of those maxed out, I'll try to go back and get more S ranks. It's a shame I messed up the 3 hearts challenge by upgrading my HP. But other than that, I should still be able to get every other achievement. How much will the EBF collection be? It's probably going to be $8. I can't translate that into other currencies for you because that's done automatically by Steam. So I don't know how much that's going to be in other currencies right now. Well, that was a bad start. Ah, A rank. Not bad. Alright, well that's the basic levels done. Now I just need to do the bonus levels, and then there's also survival. Alright, let's go back and do this cactus level. I think I'm gonna do that as no legs. I think you'll have an easier time here. Oops. Because of the way the sub-weapon fires in this game, it's easy to sometimes activate it by accident. Because if you double-click by accident, it shoots your sub-weapon. Which is, it's the limitation of playing with a mouse. If you don't like it, you can always play with a keyboard. Or you can always just fire your weapon with the keyboard while playing with the mouse, you know. You can do a bit of both. But I think it's easier to just play completely with mouse. No controller game, what am I saying? No controller support is being added to this game, which is what I'm doing for Adventure Story. That's mainly because, I could do it, I just don't really think it's worth it, because I think playing this game with a mouse is the best way to play it. Whereas Adventure Story, you know, it's really made to be played with a controller. But, you know, you can still, probably use some third-party tools to play this with a controller. If you map your controller to a mouse, you can probably make it work. Don't know if it's worth it though. I do think playing with a mouse is the best way to play this game. Okay, S rank, nice. Playing bullet hell games with a controller is pretty comfortable. It's just not as accurate as using a mouse. Some types, it depends on the design of the game. Like, some kinds of movements are easier with a controller, some are easier with a mouse. If you need, like, really high precision, then a mouse is always the best. But if precision is less important, and, like, say, timing is more important, then a controller would work fine. Like Dodonpachi is played with a controller, and that's one of my favorite games. Oh, No Legs is so much better at this because he's faster. Oh, no, still messed it up. Any thoughts on Bullet Heaven 3? Maybe, I don't know. It totally could happen. I could make it using the same engine as Bullet Heaven 2. And just, you know, change the levels and graphics. So it could totally happen. I just don't know if I'm going to feel like it. Oh no. I bombed too slow. Okay, still got an S rank. That's all that matters. Doesn't no legs sub-weapon focus on a smaller area if you fire it within focus mode? Yeah, it does. I don't know if it's worth playing that way though. Maybe it is. For bosses it probably helps. Let's take a look at what medals I'm still missing. Get an A rank in all 25 levels. Reach level 33 in survival. Okay, I can do that soon. Kill 1,000 foes in a single game of survival. That's actually going to be easy, because in survival you automatically get all the upgrades. You don't have to grind to get them all. Oh, I have to beat level 16 to 20, well, one of them, without taking damage. That's going to be tricky. I'll just have to do it really carefully. Oh, there's a typo. I put the comma in the wrong place there. Oops, I'll need to fix that. Fully upgrade all stats. I'm getting there. Get hits 100 times. I'm surprised I don't have that yet. Oh, score 1,000,000 points in any level except the last level. Huh. How much have I scored? Oh, nowhere close to 1,000,000. How do I score 1,000,000 points? 1,000,000 seems really high. Now that I'm looking at it. Huh. I guess I'll figure that one out later. Yeah, I have Anna now, so I should give her a try soon. For the heart medal, there should be a way to get it without restarting the game. I don't know if that makes sense, because you have to play all 20 levels with only 3 hearts. So you pretty much would have to play that from the beginning. And you don't have to delete all of your achievements either to go back. You only have to delete your progress. Oh no. I can't remember if using a bomb lowers your rank in this game. I think it does a little bit, but not very much. So you should only use your bombs when you're going to take damage or if you're going to miss a lot of enemies. You're better off not using them, but if you have to, then go ahead. I think that's how it works, though. I'm not 100% sure. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, wasn't too bad. Doesn't bombing reset multipliers? Does this game have any multipliers? I don't think so. Wait, maybe it does. I don't know. I don't remember how the scoring system works, to be honest. Oh, look! I got more than 1,000,000 points. Okay. Not sure how that happened, but I guess I got it by accident. I mean, I know it's annoying to have to restart a game for just one achievement, but Bullet Heaven is not a very long game. Like, I'm taking my time with it because I'm trying to get all the achievements, but it'll take you less than 1.5 hours to rush through the game. I mean, I don't think that's too bad for the hardest achievement in the game. It would definitely take you a lot longer than that to get the hardest achievements in Ebf4 and 2. That's for sure. Because you're probably going to have to lose to the final boss a few times before you get it. Yeah, this is not Bullet Heaven 2. This is a updated version of the first game with new characters and new options. And right now this one is not publicly available, but soon it will be on my Patreon, and in a few months it will launch on Steam. Okay, base damage maxed out. Pretty nice. Still don't have enough for the sub-weapon though. I forgot how good No Legs is for some levels. Like, he's really good here. His attack is just so wide. A lot of the other characters really struggle hitting enemies to the sides. But once the game is out, I'll listen to people's opinions about the new characters more and balance them accordingly. Because I'm not doing a lot of beta testing because the game doesn't really need it. It's already a complete game. I'm just adding a few little changes. So I don't want to spend a long time, you know, getting it out in front of everyone. You know, I just want to get all the games updated quickly, launch them on Steam, and then if people have any complaints, I can fix them after launch. Because there won't be a lot to fix. Like, most of the games are exactly the same as before. You know, there's only a few new features in each game. so they don't need to be tested that thoroughly. But yeah, there will be a brief beta testing period on Steam where you can pre-order the games on my Patreon, and I'll send you a Steam key before the game is officially out. So, you know, people will be able to play the game a bit early. I'm not just gonna publish it without any extra opinions, you know. Oh no, took damage. Oops. I was testing out the keys there. Not a good idea in the middle of the level. Yeah, I've definitely messed up this level now. Okay, I still got an S rank. That's weird. I didn't think I would. Hey, the number of viewers is going down. I think once people saw all the new characters, I think a lot of people left. I think I had around 100 before, now I'm down to 67. Boo. Well, since I remember now, I guess I should ask everyone to like the stream, give me thumbs up, because that's you know, that's what I need apparently. I don't really care, but YouTube cares, and it might show my videos to more people if they get lots of likes. I think even if you give it a dislike, is it called a dislike, or a down votes? Give it a thumbs down, and I think that's equally good. If people see your video has a lot of what's it called? A lot of user engagement, then I don't think it matters if it's good or bad engagement. YouTube will promote anything that users are interested in, even if they hate it. Which is a pretty dumb way to make a website, but that's how it is now. Remember when like video ratings used to matter? Like all the thumbnails had like the rating of the video next to it, so you could tell if a video was bad before you clicked on it. Well, you can't do that anymore. That sucks. The problem really isn't that YouTube's using a lot of algorithms. The problem is they're optimizing for like the wrong stuff, you know? They're optimizing for just videos that keep people's attention regardless of the quality of the videos, right? So people end up watching really addictive, catchy, controversial things instead of just high quality stuff. And I mean, curation could probably help with that, but I think if they just programmed it differently, it wouldn't have that problem. Because now YouTube just cares about, you know, keeping people on the website as long as possible at any cost. And the cost seems to be to just show them low quality, clickbaity videos, because that keeps people engaged. Which is unfortunate, but it doesn't have to be that way. I mean, they could increase the weighting to user ratings so that videos that get rated well have, you know, a lot more, like right now I think it just matters how many up and down votes a video gets instead of the ratio, and I think the ratio should matter more. But I don't know, I think that even without like human curation, I think YouTube could do a better job promoting just, you know, high quality videos. I'm sure they could come up with a better way of identifying those videos even with an algorithm. But, you know, they don't care. They just want to show you advertisements, which is why you should always use an ad blocker for everything. Because advertisement revenue model, it leads to this kind of crap. Okay, I got my achievement for playing as No Legs. I think I can move on to... I'm gonna do Dry No Legs first and then Anna afterwards. There'd be more quality content if I streamed more. Yeah, maybe. I will be streaming all of my games though, so that's something. You know, after Bullet Heaven 1, I can stream all the other games in the not the Bullet Heaven. I can stream all the other games in the Ebf collection. And most of them are really short, so I can do a few of them in one stream. The longest one would be Adventure Story. And Ebf 1 and 2 might take a while if I do a hard difficulty, but I probably won't. I'd rather not do the hard mode on stream because I'm probably going to die and have to start again. Though, maybe, actually, I do think Ebf 2 is a bit more reasonable than Ebf 1, because in Ebf 1, if you mess up, you have to start from the beginning. But in Ebf 2, if you remember, like, kind of a good strategy and get lots of healing upgrades, then it's not too hard to beat Ebf 2 on Epic. And you get save points, so you don't have to play the whole game from the beginning. But yeah, I will stream all of those games sooner or later. I don't know if I should publish the Ebf collection first, or if I should stream them in advance. Because, you know, a lot of people would probably just prefer to buy the collection and play the games themselves. But they're not quite ready yet, so streaming is just kind of a fun way of testing the games. Alright, here we go. Am I gonna get them all? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Would it ruin anything if I added save points to Ebf 1? Maybe. I don't really want to change Ebf 1 very much. Just to kind of remind people how primitive the first game was. And it's not that long of a game. I mean, how primitive it is kind of part of the experience. So I don't really want to get rid of that, you know? But if enough people complain, maybe I'll add a checkpoint. We'll see. Once it gets on Steam, it's still not too late to make changes. So if I get enough complaints, maybe I'll change it after launch. Yeah, the collection doesn't include any of the games that are already on Steam. There's no overlap. Alright, that's my damage maxed, finally. Okay, I think I'm gonna try out survival mode. I don't know which character to use. I think Greenbush will be really powerful earlier on, but I think he gets a bit weaker towards the end when the enemies get bigger. So, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it to the chat. Which character should I use for survival mode? you have, I don't know, 10 seconds to answer. Alright, people are saying bush, slime bunny, bush, no legs, no legs. Drillbot. Drillbot, okay, that's looking pretty even so far. Okay, Drillbot got 3. Okay, I guess he wins. Alright. Flash isn't dying. I wish people would stop spreading fake news. Like, Flash won't run in your browser, that's the only thing that's happening. And as you've probably noticed, I'm not playing in a browser right now. So for anyone who doesn't remember how survival mode works in this game, is you start with a weaker character, and as the waves progress, you get power-ups. Like, you get the upgrades that you would normally, but you get them over time. So what upgrades you actually have in the rest of the game don't matter. You always start at the same level here. You start with a weak character who gets stronger and stronger as the waves progress. And at the very end, I think your character is a bit stronger than he can be otherwise in any other mode. They didn't call 3 different things Flash. The Flash Player plugin is what works in browsers, but the websites don't call it that. You know, it's fake news because they say Flash is dead when they should be saying the Flash Player plugin is dead, which isn't the same thing. Oh yeah, there's a funny bug with this character. Sometimes his bullets get stuck on screen, as you can see right there. I think I know roughly why that happens. I don't know if it's worth fixing though, because they don't do anything. It's not a serious bug, it just looks a bit funny. So by the end of this survival round, you might see a few bullets just hovering on screen. But that's a bug that was already in the game. That's not a new one. It's just it just happens a bit more with this new character. I think it used to happen with no legs as well. Oops. Yeah, people call Flash Player Flash, but that's not quite correct. You know, and it doesn't help that news articles aren't exactly educating people either. I'm getting hit too much. I need to concentrate more. The new Flash player on Newgrounds, it doesn't work for everything. It's a Flash emulator and it doesn't run ActionScript 3. It only works with ActionScript 2 at the moment. So older games should mostly work okay. But they're gonna try to get everything running, but I don't know if that will succeed. I guess we'll see. But yeah, they have a downloadable player, which I think just runs the Flash player outside of the browser, and then they have their in-browser emulator. So I guess they've got two different approaches, and we'll see which one ends up being more popular. But yeah, so one way or another, you'll still be able to play all the same games. Oh boy. Oh no, I bombed after getting hit. That sucks. In survival mode, it's really worth saving your bombs till the very end when the waves get really hard. Because you can get more hearts in this mode, so you don't have to, you don't have to keep them all as hard as you can. It's okay to lose a few, because there's a chance you'll get them back anyway. But that chance gets much lower towards the end when you take more and more damage. Our Flash website's gonna keep running. I don't know if they implement some of these changes. But like I said, the Flash emulator, it can't run every game yet, so that's not good enough so far. If they make a standalone downloadable player, then the website doesn't really make any money off of that unless they're showing advertisements in that player. So even if the site could keep running, I don't know if it will be profitable to keep running, So I'm sure Newgrounds will stay around, but Congregate's already stopped accepting new games, and not just Flash games. Like Congregate's not accepting HTML5 games either, which is funny because everyone said HTML5 would replace Flash, but no, like people just aren't playing browser games anymore. So HTML5 is kind of useless in that case. Plus, the HTML5 games being made so far, they're still not as good as Flash games. The tools just aren't the same yet. But yeah, I mean, those websites could potentially do something slightly different to stay around, but it might not be worth it anymore because there's just no money to be made. Newgrounds did not stop accepting new games. That's a lie. Yeah, Congregate just has too many idle games now. They're not very good. I mean, some people seem to like them, but a lot of people don't. Yeah, Homestar Runner could use Ruffle, but that's not a game, right? It's just animations, which are a lot easier to emulate. Uh-oh, I've messed up. This boss is probably not worth fighting in survival mode. It's probably better just to wait, and yeah, time runs out pretty quickly. So just try not to get hit for a while, and then he just disappears on his own. Oops, messed up. Oh no, what is this? Last life, so I better make it count. Oh, not again. Oh no, I think it's game over. I don't think I can win. Okay, luckily I had an extra heart. Oh no. There we go. What wave is that? 114? That's not so bad. Are the wave spawns random? Yeah, they're semi-random. They're not as random as they are in Ebf4. There's a number of predefined waves that can show up. But after you've played survival a few times, you'll get pretty familiar with all the possible waves. But I think I got some achievements for that. Which ones did I get? Kill 1,000 foes. Yeah, I got that one. Oh, I need to do the pacifism one now. Alright, I'm gonna take a really quick break, and I think I'm gonna keep streaming for maybe half an hour still. So, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna try doing that pacifism challenge now. I don't think it actually matters which character I use. It might be better to go for a fast one though. That might make it slightly easier. Alright, pacifism time. I think JMTB02 was working on a elephant collection, but I don't know if he ever finished it. Oh, is there going to be a Bullet Heaven 3? Someone asked earlier, and there could be. I just don't know if I feel like making one. It's definitely possible. There's a lot of things in Bullet Heaven 2 that I would have done differently if I made the game again. So, you know, it's possible. But I don't know if I'll do it. Oops. That was stupid. Make sure I don't overwork myself. Well, I'm not really working that much. I mean, you've probably noticed I'm not working on any new games. I don't plan on doing any new games at all right now. So, yeah, nothing planned. Alright, I'm on wave 12. So far, not so hard. Are there any genres I'd like to experiment with in future? No, not really. Like, once you make a few games, like, it doesn't matter what genre you make, like, 90% of the process is the same. Oops. In pacifism, you really have to be careful not to bump into any of the enemies, because that will kill them, and even if you get hurt, if you kill an enemy, it's still bad, and you still fail. So, no suicide attacks allowed. I think the game's been running better since I switched to the other Flash player. Like, it's not running perfectly, but it's running a lot better than it was before. So that's good to know. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Which game should I stream next? because so far quite a few of them are ready. Ebf4 and 2, Brawl Royale, Mecha Dress Up, the Kissin' Game, Cast Cafe, they're all ready to be streamed. Adventure Story still needs a bit of work though. There's a few things I need to fix first. But a lot of those games, not that interesting to stream. Cast Cafe and Mecha Dress Up Game, I don't know how much fun it would be to watch me play those for more than like 5 minutes. But I could totally do the other games. And it might be helpful for people who never finished them and got stuck. You know, it might be a good strategy guide. Or just for people who don't plan on finishing the games, they can just see the ending on the stream if they want. Hey, where's my achievement? I'm on wave 38, and I haven't killed anything. Wait, no, kills too? When did I kill enemies? Who did I kill, guys? Why do I have 2 kills? Did I accidentally hit someone and that's why I didn't get an achievement? I mean, that sucks if that's the case. I guess I better just kill myself now? Oh, I got the medal for playing as Dry No Legs. I didn't get pacifism, I messed it up. Oh, that's weird. Well, I'll have to try that again later. So for now, I'll go do that last level, this one. Yeah, I think I bumped into an enemy somewhere and I never realized. Oh well. This version of the final boss isn't really much harder than the other one. So hopefully I'll be okay. Oh, I take that back. This part's pretty hard. Ah. Stop. No, I got hit twice on the same wave. Maybe next time I should just bomb that one. Yeah, like this one's not so hard. Ouch, that was sad. How? How am I messing this up so badly? I'm getting a bit of slowdown now. It's different from the slowdown before, though. Wait a second. I'm not sure. That might have actually been programmed into the game on purpose. I'm not sure. I doubt it, though. It's a nicer kind of slowdown. It's a smooth slowdown, you know? It's not, like, really jumpy like before. It kind of slows down in the way that arcade shoot-'em-ups would. Oops, I bombed by accident there. Oh yeah, this part's kind of hard. If you're unlucky. Oh, okay. It gets harder. Here we go. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, this wave looks really impressive compared to compared to other Flash games at the time. You know, spamming this many projectiles looks pretty good. Like, I remember the second game looking a lot better than this one, but even this game still has some really good-looking patterns in it as well. So that was a disaster. I didn't even get an A rank, so I'm gonna have to try that again soon. I'm gonna go back and nah, I don't need to do the other ones. I'm gonna do the pacifism thing again. This time as normal no legs. This time, if I accidentally kill an enemy, you guys have to tell me so that I can stop wasting my time and just start the level again. Oh yeah, I should also play as Anna, because I need to get her achievements as well. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to run out of time and I'm not going to get all the achievements tonight. But I'm not going to do another stream of this game, because no one wants to watch me just finishing off the last few achievements. Or at least I don't want to stream that, because I think it would be boring for me. But yeah, I guess this game turned out longer than I remember, because I remember being able to get all the achievements in like less than 2 hours. But no, that's not the case at all. Getting all the achievements takes a lot longer than just finishing the game. Which is kind of good though, actually, because it means the EBF collection will have a fair amount of playtime in it after all. I mean, the games are all pretty outdated, but they do have a few hours of playtime each, so you definitely get your money's worth if you like old games. But, you know, to be fair, most people will probably just be buying it for the nostalgia. But I think most of the games have aged reasonably well, especially with the updates that I've added. They're a little bit more user-friendly now. Most of them, not Ebf4 though. But yeah, most of them should play pretty much how you remember them, plus a few new features. So I don't think anyone will be disappointed unless they're expecting a complete remake of the games, which is definitely not what I'm doing. It's not a remake, it's just a re-release. No, I'm not making anything for Switch. I just realized one of the options in this game is to disable the scrolling background, and that might have improved the video quality on the live stream. But it's too late to care about that now. Any Ebf4 updates? Nope, not right now. The only thing I need to update in Ebf4 is I need to fix a few major bugs in it. There's a memory leak and a problem with the New Game Plus on the harder difficulties. So I need to fix those, and then I also need to make the game like DRM free, more standalone. So more like Ebf5, so that you can just take out the Swift file and play it separately from the launcher. That way people can run it on Mac and Linux and whatever else they want. So I need to change how the game is launched, and I need to fix 2 major bugs. But besides that, there's nothing that I'm going to change with Ebf4 anytime soon. And even that stuff, I'm not going to do it soon, but I will have to do it eventually. Alright, 5 more waves. I need to pay attention and not mess this up. Well, this wave is a bit unfair. Okay, got pacifism. Alright, time to die. I don't have to die, I can just leave. Alright, what's left? Perfect run, that'll be tricky. Get hit 100 times. Okay, it's possible that this medal is bugged actually. I'm gonna take a note of that. Because I did change the name of the medal, so that might be why it doesn't work now. Let's see, okay. Fully upgrade all stats. Do I have enough money for that? No, I don't. I need 10,000 more money. 10,000 more chocolate coins, and then I can get another achievement. Okay. Let's see. Kill 25 enemies instantly. That should be easy. Let's do that right now. There we go. Easy. Bullet hell. Die with over 666 enemy bullets on screen. Okay, I think I can do that as well. I think I have to die in a very specific part of the final boss for that. Oh, I also need to make sure to take some damage so that I can die properly. Thanks for the stream. Gonna go replay Bullet Heaven 2. Yeah, you should. It's a fun game. Bullet Heaven 2 has a lot of replay value just because it's so hard and addictive trying to get a 3-star rank in every level. It's nearly impossible, but I played it a long time just trying to get star ranks everywhere, and I never could. I could never do it on the last boss. But I think every other level I did. Alright guys, when you think there's 666 bullets on the screen, let me know, and then I will die. That's a little bit of a silly achievement though, isn't it? Because you kind of have to guess a little bit. You can't exactly count. Is this one 666? I don't know. Could be. I guess I'm gonna try it. Wait, I got a different medal. I didn't get bullet hell though. That sucks. The last pattern from this boss, I think, has a lot of bullets, so maybe I'll do that one. Oh yeah, the last pattern from the harder version of the final boss. That's probably one of them. Isn't there a developer-exclusive bullet counter? Yeah, probably, but only if I play in debug mode. I don't have the debug stuff enabled right now. Is that 666 bullets? I hope so. It might not be, though. No, that wasn't enough? Okay. That's pretty lame. It's a lame achievement. Okay, I can do this one, stray bullets. Get killed when there's no enemies on screen. These achievements, man, they're just there to kind of waste your time, some of them. Oh no, don't give me hearts. Stop. There's another achievement, easy one. Alright, what's left? Oh, I need to play as Anna, okay. So I can play as Anna and try to get this perfect run at the same time. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop the stream soon because my friends are playing Among Us pretty soon. Oh well, it's a shame I didn't get all the achievements, but it doesn't look like getting all the achievements is that fun anyway. It's just a lot of busy work. Well, overall the stream's been pretty successful. I finished the game, I showed off everything I wanted to show, and I talked about what I'll be doing next, so if you guys missed any of that, I'll be streaming the other games in the EBF collection pretty soon. They're all ready, pretty much, except Adventure Story, which still needs a little bit of work. And the games, as they're finished, will be playable on my Patreon if you want to play them a bit early, but you should probably just wait until beta testing on Steam starts, which you'll be able to pre-order that on Patreon as well. But I don't know exactly when that will be, but probably within a month from now. Because there's not that much work left to do. And if nothing else gets in my way, it should be pretty smooth. But things always get in the way and end up being harder than they're supposed to be. Oh yeah, and I'm not supposed to take any damage, so I need to play this properly. Because yeah, if I'm trying to get perfect run, I'm not allowed to get hits at all, and I've already got hit several times. But yeah, this is not the level to do perfect run on. I think this is one of the harder levels. Nah, I'm not streaming Among Us. Because I don't think my friends agreed to be on a stream. Haven't thought about making a sequel to Adventure Story 1? Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm probably not going to do it now. Or at least not anytime soon. Is it possible for me to make 3D games? I mean, it's possible. Do I want to? Not really. It's going to be a lot of extra work. And I'm not going to be very good at it until I've had a lot of practice. God damn it. Okay, no damage. I need to pay attention. No damage allowed. Oh no, this is the level with the stupid hydras. Okay. I need to be really careful here. I think I'm still allowed to bomb though. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I think Ranya's coming to tell me that my time is up.
How did you know?
Yeah, she's here. Yeah, I'm just gonna close things off then. It's been a long stream, and it's been a pretty successful one. I had 100 people watching in the beginning, and 50 watching all the way till the end. A lot of people left once I showed all the new characters. So next time I'll know to take my time showing all the new stuff. Yeah, that's an impressive turnout, I guess. When I stream other games like what did I stream last? Dusk. A decent amount of people watched, but nowhere near 100. All right, I got perfect run. So missing one more A rank for this. I need to upgrade my HP one more time. Gotta kill more enemies. That's just a grinding one. Play 5 levels as Anna. Well, that's easy. I just need to play a bit more. Bullet Hell. Yeah, I don't know if I should change this one or just give a hint. I think I'll have to give a hint. Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying. So I might add to the description like where it's best to get this achievement. Because otherwise it's just a lot of guesswork and it's not very fun, is it? And 3 heart challenge? Well, yeah, that sucks. I don't know what I can do about that. But anyway, that's the end of the stream. So, see you later, guys. Next time you see me, I'll probably be streaming some other game. Something probably more relaxed, like the Kitten game. A really easy and short one. Maybe. Anyway, if you haven't already bought it, buy Ebf4 on Steam. It's not going to have any major discounts anytime soon. It'll have a small discount for Christmas, but only like 20% off. So it's not going to have any major discounts for a long time. So if you're waiting for that, there's no point of waiting. And the EBF collection will hopefully be on sale in a month or two. Maybe 1 month is a bit quick. Probably more like 2 months. So you can look forward to that. And if you don't want to buy it, well, all of these games will still be available, floating around the internet. You'll just have to figure out how to play them outside of a browser. But the EBF collection does have more features in all the games. All of them have been updated a little bit, some more than others. Some have new content, like this one, it has new characters, but the others have at least some new options to make the games a bit more playable. But yeah, that's all. So that's the end of the stream. Go enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever, and I'll see you guys next time.